years, especially as division rivals. So this should be a good one. Florida State tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 22-yard line.
Returns the kick. Kickoff return to 21 yards.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. And down he goes at about the 31.
Called a gain of 9 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
There are a lot of players in the college game that can make something happen when the blocking breaks down. But when it's that bad, I don't care who you are, you're going down for a loss.
From their own 27-yard line, it's 3rd down. He's on the run. Tackle around the 32-yard line. McKay gains about 5 yards on the scramble out of the pocket.
That makes it 4th and inches.
Matthews is back to receive.
Matthews with the return.
The Seminoles and their ground game's always been sensational. It's not always one guy, Herbie. Sometimes they've got 2 or 3 that can carry the load.
And that's what makes it so tough for this defense is you're not focusing in on just one guy. You're focusing in on really an entire scheme. And because of that diversity, I think it makes it more of a challenge. And you got to be better tacklers in the open field. And I think that's really what they've stressed all week is tackling and gang tackling and getting to the football.
Hard to get to guys and make tackles in space.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Caught, and he's hit immediately.
Gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and
9. Here's a screen pass, gets it to the back. And they make the stop at the 44.
Gain of 7 on the play. 4th down.
Tyler awaits the snap. Tackle at the 20.
Return for a gain of 7 yards.
Florida State's defense got the stop they wanted on that first drive. Now let's see if they can do it again.
And just listen to this crowd, bro. I mean, you can practically feel the energy coming down from the crowd and how it's impacting these players.
Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
No gain. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Tackled outside after a nice pickup. 6 yards there on the option keeper.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Fires quickly to the tight end. Brought down in the open field.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those linebackers think twice before they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
8, the ball carrier. That's a gain of 4 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. 3rd down.
Here's a running play. And they push him out right around the 44-yard line. The defense is having a difficult time stopping this drive.
Right now, they're doing enough to be in situations they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have to see if this defense starts to look tired.
Slings it.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
He's got it out to his tight end. He's taken down at the 37.
Gain of 6 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Kill.
They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield.
By the time the running back here got the football, he's looking up, and he's got a couple defensive linemen closing in on him because they were able to slip off of their blocks. Really, there's nothing he could do at all there. That was more of a miscommunication and just getting overmatched up front by the offensive line.
It's 4th down. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. It has the distance, and it's good.
The field goal attempt is good.
Gill has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Brought down at the 33.
Gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
41's coming. 41 to Mike. Kill.
He's tackled around the 29-yard line.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 29.
3 down. Mike, red 2. Green 9. Motion.
Flares it and almost had it intercepted.
Brad, he drops the ball here. I don't know if he's starting to peek downfield and think about the return or what, but that ball's right in his hands. He just dropped it.
Thomas is back awaiting the punt. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Got to give some applause to the defense. They really came out playing strong today.
Well, you know better than me, Brad. This college football game is about emotion. And to be able to play great defense in the college game, you got to come out and play with your hair on fire. And we've seen that from both of these defenses so far.
They'll come back out with some confidence from having put through the field goal last time. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
North Carolina State has a 3-point lead. Gets out to around the 45.
Brings him down. That's good for a gain of 10 yards. 1st down.
Here's an opening. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line.
Call it a gain of 10 yards. 1st down.
And he's taken down around the 26-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Got a man open and he can't pull it in.
Thomas is the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 3rd down and they've got about 2 yards to go. They'll bring him down around the 24-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
He is drilled at the 13-yard line. The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a first down.
Nice run up the middle.
Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6. Thomas carries the ball. That's a gain of 1 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
North Carolina State is up by 3. Quick strike to the receiver. Touchdown. He makes the PAT.
Attempt is good.
A 10-play, 60-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
So our score, 10-0, makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. NC State's defense is playing lights out right now and pitching a shutout.
Yeah, I would not be shocked at all to see this defense be able to maintain this. Just the way they're playing, the attitude that they seem to be playing with, if they can maintain the energy and the awareness of this offense, there's a very good shot that they could shut this offense out.
Tackle made right around the 20.
Gain of 1 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Fired quickly, and he's got his man. And down he goes around the 41-yard line. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on 2nd down.
First down.
Aker takes the give. Got the corner. Gains his way to the 36-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards. That'll move the chains for another FSU first down.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Gets out to about the 31.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. 3rd down.
Complete, but out of bounds. Going to lose some ground.
Loss of 3 on the play. That makes it 4th and 8.
4th down. They call on the kicker for a long field goal. And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. The kick is up, and he got it.
Great snap and a perfect hold, and he just had an awesome follow-through. Everything went right there on that long field goal.
10-3, North Carolina State.
The Seminoles
Aguayo has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And offense is back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
North Carolina State is up 7.
Ball carrier. That's a gain.
We played one quarter. North Carolina State in front, 10-3.